Yeah, I'm gonna kind of be hopping in every so often and dropping little gems and little stories about how I build out a concept and a script and think things through, and then how. Alexa, how long ago was May 13th?
May 13th, 2020 was 5 months, 2 weeks, and 5 days ago.
Yeah. It's been a minute. And a lot has happened since that last video. I had this grand vision. I was going to be creating these short little videos to keep you guys up to date as to what I'm doing. And I blink and 5 months passed. So I'm going to give you a quick update about the last 5 months. Let's see what happened. Primarily, I did something pretty dope. So the project was a year old around that time. And within 2 months since the video, I was able to monetize the site. And up until today, it is still working. People are currently subscribed. I'm making some money, and the project actually covers its own costs, which is like the biggest part of it for me. Is that I have a regular job, but I also have my own expenses. I'm not rich, and I wanted the project to be viable in a way where I could come up with an idea and I wouldn't have to be scrambling through my own bank account and my own check, my own personal check, to create new scenes. And it's doing the do, and it's awesome. Another update is that it's no longer just me. I am working with an assistant on the last maybe 5 scenes. What her primary job is essentially to keep track of the actual audio that's going on, because I'm holding the camera, I write the script and what have you. But in the middle of actually shooting, there's a lot to focus on. Whether it's the story or a sex scene in front of me, it's hard to keep focused on the audio as well as the visuals of it. So she's been handling keeping track of the audio as well as assisting the performers with the script. So right now I went and bought a printer, I write the script for every scene, and she sits down and goes over the lines with the performers, which is super freaking helpful. Because if you can imagine, if I'm putting together a scene, one moment I'm shooting A, then I might have to jump to F, then I have to come back to B and redo that because some logic changed by the time I got to F. Then now I'm shooting Z, but Z should be the new A. All while that's happening, I have to keep track of where am I in the middle of the script. Now granted, these scripts aren't large, they're not incredibly complex, but they're still usually at that point in time pretty new to me and pretty new to the people performing. So I need somebody assisting me to essentially keep that sort of stuff in line. And she does an incredible job with that. At this point in time, since then, let's see, I've released, since May, I've released a bunch of scenes, I think. Actually, one cool thing is that almost everything that has to do with the site, the people I'm working with, the locations I use, I keep tracking of all of it in a system or an application called Airtable. And it's basically free. And I can do a lot of dynamic searching and updates and stuff like that. Like if somebody submits information to me, I keep it in there so I don't have to wonder where it all is. So like right now I'm looking up how many scenes since May. All of the scenes are inside of this Airtable and they all have a publishing date. So I just really need to go to that last scene that I shot before then and then count. I have published 8 scenes in the last 5 months. I mean, really that's incredible because it used to take me 3 months to get one out. And they were just photos, but it was always because I was kind of unorganized in the beginning and I started doing more and more work behind the scenes to get myself organized, and apparently it's paying off. So the last 5 months, I've gotten out 8 scenes, and I shot way more than that. If I've published 8 scenes, I have shot 14 scenes. Shot 14 scenes since May. So what I wanted to basically do is give you guys an update about what all is going on. There's still scenes in production. There are about 5 scenes as of the time of this recording that are sitting on my computer waiting to be finished and published. I finally got together a publishing schedule, and it's just an incredible ride. There's still so much more that has happened in between time that I want to get to, but in this particular update, I'm just updating you guys. And it's the beginning of November, and I have taken this project to a place where I couldn't have imagined in the beginning, and I feel incredible about it. And I feel like, especially the stuff that I got coming out soon, is going to be so incredible and so different from what I have seen and what I have put out so far. So yeah, I'm excited. I am so excited, and hopefully it won't be another 5 months and how many ever days before I publish again an update. But what I also am going to do is make sort of like a quick put together of all of the stuff that I plan on talking about, because there are so many topics and so many things that I'm involved with to make this happen. And yeah, and I just want to share them all with you guys. So thank you guys for taking the time to listen to me. Hopefully it will not be a much longer wait before another update, and I'll have a little bit more structure to what I'll be talking about later on. I won't be all over the place like I was today, because I will be talking about specific topics and have a little bit of an outline to the way I present it. But thanks again for watching. This is BlkTouch Journal, and I never introduced myself in the first video. My name is Brian Duane. You can find me on Instagram under @BrianDuane. You can see it somewhere here. You can also find the project's Instagram page at BlkTouch here. And as always, go and check the website out. It's really at the heart of the project. I want people to see it. I want to get feedback. I want it to grow. That's what all the work that I'm doing is about. And so, like every other YouTuber says, please hit the like button and subscribe, I think is how it goes. Thanks.